Have you ever had a bad visit to an amusement park? I'm sure it has happened to everyone, in that it's not an uncommon thing. From a ride you always wanted to go on being closed, to battling large crowds and long wait times, rude employees and clientele, etc. So today I'm going to be explaining or talking about my worst park visit ever. Now, let's start the story. So, me and my parents were planning on going to Las Vegas, Nevada, since I was going to graduate 4th grade. 4th grade was awful. Like, my teacher was awful. Yep. And me and my friends were excited to just get out of 4th grade and just enjoy our lives, going on vacation and doing fun stuff. So I think we were gonna do lots of stuff in Las Vegas, me and my parents. So on the day we were supposed to fly to Nevada, we flew to the airport and we went to the hotel. And then we did lots of things, I visited the Grand Canyon, I went to the Hoover Dam, and we took a bus tour around the Las Vegas Strip, etc. We did lots of stuff. And then it comes to the last day. Oh, there's dust though. And then we come to the last day where we decided to go to the Circus Circus Hotel, mainly for Adventuredome, which is one of the few indoor amusement parks in the world. I mean, you also got the West Edmonton Mall, in Galaxyland. And this was my first indoor amusement park, so I always wanted to go here because it looks so cool. An indoor amusement park, was new for me. And also, for Nevada, it was... Oh my gosh, there's something on my screen. Continuing, this was my first time being in the desert, so it was a new, type of region for me. I've never been into a desert. I'm mainly used to, the tropical climate here in Florida. So it's nice that, I'm exploring a new, area of the United States. Though it was freaking hot. But let's talk about Adventuredome. So, something stupid, before, we went into the park, which was free to enter, you just have to pay to ride. My parents, I actually thought that my parents were going to take me on El Loco, which was their SNS El Loco. That opened, the year after I was at the park. The year before I was at the park in 2014. This is, 4 years ago, so I don't know, the sequence of rides that I've done. So I was actually kind of scared. So the start of my time at the park wasn't really what I was expecting, but I decided to go under Disco, which was built by Zamperla. You're just this what I'm gonna say. So basically, crouch on the seats. You're all rated as Zamperla Disco. Not really, but this is how it looks like. So you crouch down, these seats are bike seats, and you got this bar that holds your back as the disc spins around like a half pipe. You all probably know what it is. Not all of you, but basically the lap bar just the bar that holds your back just slaps your back. It's what the heck? I know, this was 4 years ago. And also my haircut. I was almost bald because the barber did a terrible job. So continuing, we did do some rides. We did do the 4D Theater. We watched SpongeBob SquarePants: The Great Jellyfish Rescue. And I don't like 4D theaters at all, so I didn't really have a good time watching it because the effects were too much for me. But I like SpongeBob, so I kind of enjoyed it. Though this is based more on the modern, post-movie SpongeBob, but it wasn't bad. We also, like walked around looking at all that rock work, which I swear hasn't been cleaned in a while. Now continuing, let's go on to the roller coasters. So, my first roller coaster there, I decided to do the Minor Mike, which is their Wisdom Rides, like, kiddie coaster. Probably the most boring thing on earth. And I knew it was a kiddie coaster, so of course I was thinking it's going to be boring. And yes, it was boring, more than I expected. And then I wanted to go on Canyon Blaster, because, I mean, like, it doesn't look as bad as a loco. So I'm like, oh, I want to go on Canyon Blaster, it looks fun. So the first time I rode Canyon Blaster, I actually kind of enjoyed it. I'm like, hey, that was fun. And then on the second time I rode it, I got a headache. No wonder Canyon Blaster is now my least favorite roller coaster. I mean, like, there's probably worse roller coasters like Become SLCs or like maybe some other boomerangs. Let's just say there's more roller coasters that are worse than Canyon Blaster in this world. So, thankfully the headache has been gone, and I decided, let's just go on a few more rides. Like, I went on a pirate ship ride, and decided to get some McDonald's, which sucked. I mean, like, I ate chemicalized apples. Oh my gosh. Like, what is wrong with this park? I mean, the park might not be bad, but, like, I guess it's just my experience. We also did some bumper cars, which were fun. And I was a bit dizzy. I mean, I guess because I ate McDonald's. And originally I was thinking about going on their inverter ride, which is basically, like, one of their flat rides. I also wanted to go on a Chaos, which is a really rare flat ride. Well, like, only a few parks have these, but I decided to skip over it because I didn't want to, like, get sick. But instead I ended up going on the disco one more time, and I actually got more nauseous. So, we ended up leaving and going to our flight, which was canceled, like, until, like, midnight. Like, it took us hours to wait to our flight. But then, after, everything was better. Like, we got to our house, and at least we had a fun vacation, man. Yeah, Adventuredome wasn't that great of a park, but it still has potential to be one of the better parks. Like, maybe not better parks, but, like, it still has potential to be a good park. I mean, like, it's just based on my experience. Oh, yeah, one more thing. One of the most depressing rides at the park is basically, like, there's this motion simulator that I rode. It plays Happy Feet, and it's probably, like, the worst simulator ever. Like, you're just staring at a screen in darkness while the thing, like, bounces a bit, like, to the side, like this. It's so bad. And thankfully, since I haven't ridden a Loco yet, that does give me a reason to come back to Adventuredome and get the credit. Because I heard El Loco is probably the best roller coaster in the whole state of Nevada. Better than Big Apple Coaster and Desperado, which I haven't ridden those two, but I might have to go on those for the credit. Like, my dad said Big Apple Coaster wasn't that bad. I was like, so confused, because that was, like, one of the worst roller coasters, like, one of the worst roller coasters in the world, from what I heard, but I haven't ridden it, because I wasn't tall enough, but I'm actually kind of glad, because I didn't want to get a headache all day. Okay, I'll stop. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the notification button to notify me of a new video. Subscribe to Theme Park Chasers. Comment down below on what you think about Adventuredome and you think if it's a bad or a good park. And stay tuned for more videos. Coming soon, Theme Park Chasers, and I'll catch you guys next time.